Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, Times Now Navbharat's expose on the alleged 45 crore rupees royal splurge by Arvind Kejriwal on his Sheesh Mahal has resulted in a CBI probe. The central agency has initiated an investigation into the alleged financial irregularities during the renovation of Delhi's CM's residence. The house is spread over 7 acres and boasts luxurious curtains worth 97 lakh rupees, automatic sliding doors, a state-of-the-art kitchen and a stunning skylight roof, making it a palace fit for kings. Despite CBI's mounting pressure, Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, remains steadfast in his convictions. He maintains that this bogus inquiry has been initiated due to the BJP and PM Modi's apprehension and that he will not back down. Let's first listen into the Chief Minister of Delhi.
24 घंटे केवल और केवल इंक्वायरी का गेम करते रहते हैं या केवल भाषणबाजी करते रहते हैं और काम तो कुछ करते नहीं हैं। ये लोग ये चाहते हैं कि मैं इनके सामने झुक जाऊं, ये लोग चाहते हैं कि ये मेरे को तोड़ दें। वो नहीं होने वाला, केजरीवाल झुकने वाला नहीं है। ये फर्जी इंक्वायरी जितनी मर्जी इंक्वायरी कर ले, जितनी मर्जी केस कर ले, मैं झुकने वाला नहीं हूं। लेकिन हाँ, आज मैं चौथी पास राजा को एक चैलेंज देना चाहता हूं। जैसे पिछली इंक्वायरियों में कुछ नहीं निकला, अगर इस इंक्वायरी में भी कुछ नहीं निकलेगा तो क्या आप इस्तीफा दोगे झूठी इंक्वायरियां कराने के जुर्म में?
We're getting some breaking inputs now. You heard the Chief Minister of Delhi. Now the BJP has mounted attack on AAP Sarkar. Delhi CM says nothing will come of this inquiry, this investigation, and that it is a fake inquiry. On the other hand, the BJP has slammed the Aam Aadmi Party Sarkar.
सुल्तान अरविंद केजरीवाल पहले भ्रष्टाचार का महल बनाते हैं और उसमें चोरी करते हैं और चोरी के बाद सीनाजोरी करते हुए चुनौतियां देते हैं। अब चुनौती का समय नहीं, रिपोर्ट कार्ड का समय है। रिपोर्ट कार्ड तो दिल्ली की जनता आपसे चाह रही है कि किस प्रकार से जब कोविड का कालखंड था, जब दिल्ली की जनता दवाई मांग रही थी, जब दिल्ली की जनता ऑक्सीजन मांग रही थी आपसे, तब आपने 50 से ज्यादा करोड़ रुपए खर्च किए और अपने घर में वियतनामीज स्टाइल के मार्बल लगाए। हर खर्च को 10 करोड़ से नीचे रखा गया। 9 करोड़ 99 लाख 99,999 रुपए रखा गया ताकि ये जांच के दायरे से बाहर आ सके, ताकि इसमें कोई प्रक्रिया फाइनेंशियल लागू ना हो। रिकंस्ट्रक्शन किया गया जहां पर रेनोवेशन की बात थी। नियम कायदे को ताक पर रखा गया। शीश महल की आपने बहुत कोशिश की कि सारे सच को दबाया जाए, पत्रकारों को प्रताड़ित किया, फाइलों को हटाने की कोशिश की। उसके बावजूद भी सत्य की हमेशा जीत होती है और आपको जवाब देना ही होगा।
To open this up, let's go across to our guests. We're joined by Ramnik Mann, political analyst. We also have Vivek Bansal, Congress senior leader, and Shubhankar Bhattacharya, political analyst. Ramnik Mann, I want to come to you first. Delhi Chief Minister has said this is a fake inquiry and this is political vendetta. It is happening due to apprehensions of the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. मैं झुकूंगा नहीं.
Oh well, this debate is in Hindi or English?
आप जिससे भी comfortable हो.
Okay, fine. तो ये जो है ना, ये भ्रष्टाचार का महल है. This is a palace of corruption, and they have very systematically engaged a method where they would avoid audit. But thanks to the team of Times Navbharat, you were the ones who would come out with you coined the term Sheesh Mahal. So this is a classic example of how people come to power by pretending to be Aam Aadmi. Driving in a blue Maruti Wagon-R and now sitting on a 2 lakh or 2 lakh plus cistern, a commode. So I personally feel, how I look at it is, you may try to again befool the people of this country, befool the people of Punjab and Haryana and people of New Delhi, that you have been a very straight politician and your politics is all about getting the best to the people, getting people-centric policies. But here you are exposed. You were exposed naked before the world to see that you spent crores and crores of rupees and for your luxury. You're the one who'd sworn upon your children not to contest an election. You're the one who sworn that you would never get into a VVIP culture. But now, voila, you are the new age king of democracy. You perceive yourself as a king and you've built a house for yourself in a democratic setup with the people's money, with the public fund, fit for a king or an emperor. So this is how you, and when you say मैं झुकूंगा नहीं, मैं टूटूंगा नहीं, you don't have to bend. The law of this country will bend you over 100
All right,
times.
Ramnik Mann, stay on with us. We also have Shazia Almi joining us on the broadcast now, but I want to quickly go across to Shubhankar Bhattacharya. Shubhankar Bhattacharya, now the counter question to AAP is, let the investigation take place. If nothing is going to come out of it, then the allegations will fall flat.
Very true. The thing is that, see, Arvind Kejriwal has categorically said that there has been a number of probes already running against him, whereas nothing has come out as of yet. So, only thing he has questioned is that what is going to be the course of action for the Prime Minister if again nothing comes out of it. The thing is that now I think it is high time that the BJP needs to move out of it, this politics of vendetta actually, because this has largely been seen as, we have already seen what has happened with Ajit Pawar, the people, the netas they used to call the most corrupt, now who have switched over to BJP, and now it seems BJP has no problem with them. Same thing you see, they have been, always pointing fingers towards Conrad Sangma. Today, nobody talks about it. So it happened again and again. Let's take Mukul Rai and so many netas, so many politicians, the probe has been on, and then all of a sudden it goes off once they are with the BJP. So if you are serious about it, then let's make it a little more neutral affair. Let us just, these probing agencies have to just prove that that there is nothing political about it. They are under no political compulsion or under any pressure. So this is one big fight, and I think now the people of India are also not actually buying it. Continuously disturbing the chosen government is not actually working out for the BJP even.
Okay,
so
Shazia, I'll be respond.
The BJP needs to move out of it.
Okay, Shazia, I'll be respond.
So I found this response of this gentleman who just spoke before me to be not just very insipid but also hilarious. What is there to find, and what is there for people can see what's happened. People can see how 55 crores were used at a very crucial time in our country where there was an epidemic called COVID, which was really the bane for all citizens. We saw how shamelessly, how blatantly, with what greed Kejriwal actually ensured that that he had 4 or 5 tenders floated to beautify his bungalow and to buy curtains worth 80 to 90 lakhs. So what is there for anybody to find out? It's all there. You've already done a huge expose. The results are out, and he knew that he was doing something wrong because he made sure that every tender that he would float asking for various vendors would be less than 10 crores, because had it been 10 crores and more, there would have been legal scrutiny. So he did it very smartly using all his padi likhi IRS knowledge. So it's so shocking how desperate somebody is blatantly indulging in corruption. Somebody who's a complete liar, who's using common Delhi taxpayers' money to use chandeliers, bathtubs, jacuzzis, sofas.
Okay, Shubhankar Bhattacharya, I'll come to you. I'll come to you for a counter.
How is it connected with everything else?
Okay, I'll come to you for a counter. Shubhankar Bhattacharya.
So shame on you, sir. People like you justify corruption of this kind.
Okay, before we take a counter from Mr. Bhattacharya, I quickly want to bring in Vivek Bansal as well. Vivek Bansal, we already saw a political drama ensuing between the Congress and AAP in Punjab. In Delhi, there are serious allegations against your INDI ally, Aam Aadmi Party. Kejriwal says, "Main jhukunga nahi." BJP says, why are you scared? Let the investigation happen. If the allegations are false, then we'll see.
Definitely, there are two aspects to it. Let me say that Mr. Kejriwal at the outset, despite the fact that he may be a member of the alliance of INDI or India Alliance, but the fact is that he started and he came on a plank of austere thinking and austere living and all and indicting other politicians for their lavish lifestyle and all other, and corruption and all those were the issues. The plank which he used to come to power basically. and he comes to power, and all the ideals which he was floating around has been thrown into smithereens. The fact that definitely there is a dichotomy in the fact that in the house in which he is living, he has been the money has been spent very large amount of money has been spent, and no politician in fact who talks about frugality, who talks about austerity, it doesn't go it is not in consonance with that thinking. So that is there, that is one aspect of it, that definitely but the other aspect which one of the panelists also talked about, but it is to be when the BJP tends to institute inquiries into it has to be very even-handed. Corruption anywhere should not be, there should be zero tolerance. It's not that when you come to our side, your corruption is completely, it just gets evaporated, or it's not
Vivek
existing.
Bansal, so you're saying investigation should be held? Okay, investigation should be held, and which is in fact underway. Now, Shubhankar Bhattacharya, all right, you know, there are allegations, there are counter allegations, all sorts of political statements have been made. But how will what has been caught on camera be explained? The splurge.
See, there are two aspects of it. If you say that money has been extravagantly spent, it can be understood, yeah? And you can always show it on television and whatever you can find. But corruption, again, it becomes, you know, there are 2 points to it. Number one, has any money been pocketed? Number two,
sir, whose money is this? 45 crore rupees that is being used. Whose money is this?
Is it all about the expenditures? Are we talking about the expenditures? Number three, is it the only, can you just say that it was only Kejriwal who has constructed something so huge out of this thing? There has been government building.
Doesn't matter, but was
I
it corruption or
remember,
not? That is hardly the
Mayawati constructed N number of
palatial
buildings in Lucknow.
money has been used by
How many questions
So you're saying it's okay. You know, others are building it. Kejriwal has done the same. So kya farak padta? Does it matter if Kejriwal has also built this palace? Okay, Shazi Almi, your quick response, because Mr. Bhattacharya is saying whether or not there was corruption or whether this is just overspending needs to be investigated. Closing comments, I have to wrap up, please.
हाँ चलने दो corruption.
Okay.
Yes, so this person here who's defending Kejriwal obviously is defending corruption. But there are agencies in this country, and BJP is not instituting in the CBI. And post what? Post a report by a very reputed channel such as yours. Showing all the evidence out there.
Okay, all right. You know, the agency investigating the matter will have to wait to see how it concludes and what that conclusion is. Shazi Almi and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us and for giving us your time on the debate.